Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It's really good to be here. First, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we're meeting here today, which is very exciting, Gubbi Gubbi and Kabi Kabi peoples, and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. As well, a very, very warm welcome and acknowledgement to our guest, Dr. Susan Richardson, Professor Bill Blaney, Professor Pasi Stolberg, Peter Hutton, Russell Lidgard, and of course to Teresa and your team. Thank you so very much. I have appreciated CQU being instrumental in this very important discussion. And to all invitees, you are key. As an MP, I look to solutions and ways to unearth them. Since coming to term, I have been fortunate to connect with many incredible people. Parents, teachers, students, and to the professionals and change makers such as yourself, who all work to better our world. This journey actually started, gosh, was it a year and a half ago, Teresa? Nearly a year and a half ago. And it came from the mouths of babes. School leavers that were actually working work experience within my office, and they actually wanted me to be aware of their reality, their dreams and aspirations, but also their experiences. They summed it up after doing a lot of research and confidential polling within their forms. And they finished their synopsis with a sentence that made me sit up. It was, how can you expect, so they were basically pointing the finger at me, to produce the workers and leaders of the future using a 200-year-old system designed to educate minors how to read and write. Now that sentence stood out and it started this journey. Today, this is not blue sky thinking. To me, and what I have seen in multiple realms within our systems, impacting every aspect of our existence, whether it be education, homelessness, drug addictions, we are looking to resolve from a 200-year-old framework that could not have foreseen the world we exist in and the types of issues we face. We are all products of that system. I went on a journey to the museum at Pomona, the Noosa Museum, and deep down, if you've never been there, what I saw was interesting. It was a sign, it was an original sign from a school, and it was directed at the female school teachers. So this was only 80 years ago, and they were actually forbid to dye their hair or to go out after dark. Now we've come through that to where now we have, and statistics show, that 50% of our teachers are leaving the industry within 5 years of starting. Children as young as 11 are taking anti-anxiety medication, and that survey that the school children did here in Noosa revealed that over 40% of their form were actually medicated. The well-being of my community is of utmost importance, and the role of education has never been more important. Not only so much for the learning, but also how to deal with self, the world around which is changing, and the difficulties confronted at home and in the playground. Today for me, the blue sky thinking is that which is within this room. Blue skies only occur when the sun shines and the clouds dissipate. It is being bold and open to new ways of thinking and completely new ideas. However, today is much more than that. And for those of us for many years that have sat in forums, conferences, reference groups, roundtables, we are weary of the talking. The importance when we leave here today is that we have something tangible that takes us from being captive to a 2-century-old platform. We want to not only take back what can be used right now in the classroom, but what needs to change within policy, legislation, or even within ourselves. We want to take away actions that will be undertaken by those within this room with the help of others. We all need to commit to do our bit. And we want to learn, as every single day that we are not learning from outside our own experiences and environment, we are just rehashing the known and regurgitating and repackaging the old under a bright, shiny new wrapper. If what we are doing is working well, we would not have the statistics of the volumes of teachers that are leaving the industry, nor the medications that are being taken. I want to thank you so much for your attendance. May you today and always take off and fly, unfettered into that blue sky. Thank you.